So, this week we're going to be talking about a current topic. And so, the idea of a current topic for this week is that you're going to be able to pick something that's going to closely align with your philosophy of education and what you see as the predominant topics in your math or your science field. So, what are some current topics? Some current topics are, Common Core, in addition to Common Core, sequencing within Common Core, or perhaps the number of benchmarks or objectives that have to happen to be accomplished, the disconnect between the curriculum and the assessment portion. So, a lot of different features within there. You can find some really good articles to pick apart with the current topic. Distance learning, right now, with what we're seeing with COVID-19. Entire districts are transitioning to distance learning. The use of computer supplementary instructional support programs, abbreviated CSISP. That's another one you can look at. The elaborate labs. There's a lot of debate going on about ethical labs, especially within biology, as well as other ones. Assessment. There's tons of topics with how we're assessing, with perhaps achievement on international tests. I don't know how many of you are following the international testing field, but the US scores did recently come back, and we have continued to decline in math achievement on the PISA test. So, those are all areas that you might want to explore depending upon your interest. So, you've got a lot of freedom here in looking at a topic. So, how are you going to find something for a topic? Because the idea is you have your personal belief. We don't want to see your personal belief in this. We want to see the research. So what we're looking for you to do is once you kind of identify this is something that I'm passionate about, you're going to go into the library and you're going to utilize the library search functions to find an article that aligns with that passion. You want to make sure you limit this to peer reviewed journal articles. You also want to limit it to within the past year, and that's going to be required to get any points in this assignment. You've got to do those two things. Once you got those limits, you're probably going to want to read the abstracts of a couple of articles to get the feel for what a great article would fit in with your philosophy is. You don't have to read the entire article when you're pulling up these searches. Taking a look at the abstract will give you a good feel of if it's a viable article or not. So, what do you need to do? You need to plan this like you're doing a training, a professional development, or a workshop presentation. I would love for you guys to have a complete workshop presentation that you could walk out of class in week 4 with and go present at one of your educator conferences that you may attend, whether it be in your state or nationwide. That is the goal here, is that you have something tangible you can walk away with that's going to improve your career and improve yourself as an educator. We want the work to be professional. So let's keep our fonts professional. Let's keep our graphics. We don't want to make it overly cutesy. It's not geared for a high school learner. This is geared for educators. So, and educators in math and science. So I'm not looking for really cutesy things. Obviously, have fun with the graphics, but let's make it have a nice professional feel to it. We want a visual presentation. So we want to see a complete visual that's creative, that uses PowerPoint to its full capability. I would love to see transitions and animations and things. And if you need to use images, I would suggest using Creative Commons. If you go to Google and type in Creative Commons, it's going to pull up a search bar that you can use on the Creative Commons to find license-free images. So images that are for use under fair trade for educational purposes. So if you do use images in your PowerPoints, I'm going to ask for you to use those. So again, as you leave this course, you have something that's copyright free that you can share and you can use to present to a group of educators. We're also going to need your personal notes. So what are your brainstorm? What is your vision for this? What is the execution? What is the outline? So if you were holding a workshop, give me an outline from A to B. I'm going to walk in the room. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to show my PowerPoint. Then I'm going to have this activity. I want to see what is your complete vision for this. Any handouts that you would need to accomplish that, I want those to be included. You need this to be interactive and engaging. So you think about all of the professional development experiences you might have had, but you know what not to do. So something that I've done in my training field is all of our trainings, even though they're online, are interactive and engaging, and they last for longer than that 1 hour PD segment. So we work in 30-day challenges. So every 30 days, I have a new challenge for my educators in my training position with Pearson, and it's focused on something different. So we had a work-life balance 30-day challenge. And the way we engaged people is we actually offered them a free 30-minute addition to their lunch. We all took lunch at the exact same time, company wide, and we all unplugged from all of our work devices. And then we came back together as a group and we talked about what did that experience mean for us when we reflected on it. We came back and we worked 30 minutes and then we went into a room to reflect together. And overwhelmingly, people, once they were able to actively practice the work life balance idea, then they were able to really grow from that experience and they found that it really worked. Another way that we've engaged teachers is we've asked them to do a simple task, a normal task, a record keeping task, how they want to do it. And then in our 30-day challenge that we call Flush the Format, I took it and I said, well, here are some ideas on how to be more efficient. Let's try these out. And so we did a training on the new efficient ways, how they could be employed by just tweaking what teachers did every day. And then we committed for 30 days to do that. So in a workshop setting, you can't do a 30-day challenge, obviously, but you could present a task, have them do it how they think they should do it or how they have been doing it. You could present the new information and then have them try again. So you can adapt these ideas that I'm giving you into various ways to present this. It's something that's interactive and it's engaging. We're also going to collaborate on this. So we're going to go over your products within week 3. So you're going to submit it to me in week 2. But in week 3, we're going to use it in the discussion forum. Why? Well, because then you're going to have feedback from me, but also your peers. So this will be a really high quality portfolio level product that you can use to present and elevate your position within the teaching organization you're in. Because obviously, our goal is to present and impact change not only for our students, but also with other educators. So this is really an opportunity for you to share your passion with those other educators and to really make a suggestion on what needs to change in the education world. This is your chance to have a voice. And so I really encourage you to take advantage of that so you can really walk away with something that's positive for you. I also encourage you to use this as a presentation. You can present at the local math workshop. There are STEM workshops that are state level, district level, school level. Even at your own school, you could present this as a professional development to just your department. So I'm really going to challenge you to grow as an educator and to not just do this assignment for this class, but I'm going to challenge you to take it a step further. And after you get your feedback in weeks 2, 3, and 4, to really take this out and do something with it. I really think that we'll grow by pushing ourselves out of our comfort zone. And I try to make sure that the assignments in this course are things that are tangible, that you can walk away with something that will improve yourself as an educator and that you'll have to present to others. So I'm really excited about this week. I hope you're as excited as I am. I hope you really get to explore something that you're passionate about and that you have an end goal of sharing this on some platform.